Quiet before the storm, guys.
I'm Karen. I'm a teacher.
My story ever.
Once again, Drew.
Yeah. Come on, Jay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I pull up at Jackson's like so 7, I just hit it.
What's up, y'all? Everybody on your feet, man. Up. Let's up. Let's loosen up a little bit. Keep the music going, please. Keep the music going, please. Everybody get in tight. Keep the music going. It's loading. You suck. Everybody get in tight. And turn to my right, please. Grab the person's shoulder in front of you and give him a little toppy top. Top of the top. Top him up. You get my music, man. Jesus. Top him up. All right, give him a little squeeze. Give him a squeeze. Stop. Turn face me. Face the other way. Top. Wake your asses up. You hear? Top. Squeeze. All right, first me, y'all turn around and see me. Y'all give it up for yourselves for being here. Woo! All right, folks. How many of y'all excited to be in a 14,000 square feet, 16 room home,
16.
$7 million mansion? How many of y'all excited about that? How many of y'all have been in a mansion like this before by show of hands?
Yeah.
Awesome. So y'all fake like y'all excited, right? Man, this is like a dream day. Building event, I like to call it, as we used to do early in my career. I've been involved in this industry 15 years, and we would do things like this very often with the team to dream build, to expand and open our mindsets. I was just sharing with a few associates outside that, unfortunately, when we're teenagers and kids growing up, we have these goals, these big dreams, right? We have all these different things that we want to do in our lives, and we turn 15 and 16 and 17 and 18, and unfortunately for some of us, we have kids, we go off to the service, we have to get a job, and by the age of 21 or 22, how many of us have just totally forgot all about our dreams, and we caught up in the moment. We're in the rat race, right? We're in it, and we look up, and then a few years later roll by, and we're 30, right? And we still haven't accomplished the things that we wanted to do, right? Let me show up here. Let me get some participation. Who's been in that situation before? Because I want to help you guys on tonight, okay? And then we're 35, and we still haven't accomplished what we wanted to accomplish yet. And we're looking at our watches where the hell did time go?
Oh, yeah.
No, seriously. Where did the time go? While people, like the owner of this house, was being deliberate about their goals. And we're in the midst of somebody else's goals that they are living, their dreams that they're living. And we're getting a piece of it. Because we've forgotten, man. We forgot. We lose focus. Life happens. Different things happen. And so my topic on tonight is very easy. Because from what I've heard already, a lot of the leaders have already shared a lot of different things to do. And my topic tonight is empowering your business with the right tools. That's learned something a long time ago from my mentor. They told me, man, look, the how doesn't matter if the why isn't big enough. Man, we can give y'all all the how-to, all the tools, all the three-way calls, all the flyers and the drop card methods and the, Facebook ad campaigns and the, newspaper letters and, the 2-foot rules and whatever else type of exposure that we can possibly present to you guys. None of that stuff matters if your why isn't big enough, if it isn't strong enough. And if we're honest with ourselves, the reason why a lot of us haven't accomplished some of the things, because listen, the bottom line is this. How many of y'all know about Caleb Maddox? Oh, yeah. Caleb Maddox. How old is Caleb?
14, 15.
Years old.
He was 14.
He was 14 years old. His father made sure that some things was done deliberately, in spite of life, in spite of circumstances, in spite of pregnancies, divorces, in spite of whatever. He was deliberate about doing something every single day. Because guys, listen, it's the simple disciplines that don't seem to make any difference in the act of doing them or not doing them. Over time, they make all the difference in the world.
Yes. Big time.
Big time.
Yes.
Big time. And so I want to help everybody maximize the power of the tools that you have. And again, I can come from our own back offices. The blueprint laid out by the legendary Mr. Del Carey. Y'all give that gentleman a hand. We can all log into our back offices and look under accountability reports or company reports. I think it's been renamed. And all of the specifics of what you need to do to empower your business is back there. How many of y'all agree with that? Yeah. How many of y'all even know that it's back there? Mm-hmm. A lot of people, it's amazing how many people get in business, they don't even go to the back office, right? They're going to ask you a million questions, but they haven't even logged in. Haven't even logged in, man. Ask you a million questions. They don't take ownership of their business, but they haven't even logged in.
The answers are right there.
Haven't even logged in. The answers are all there. We've been here 6 years, like Tim said, like Ben has said. We already laid the foundation. I've been here since 2011, 5 months after the company launched. And I knew that they needed leaders. I knew it. My sponsor, he inboxed me twice. Once to say, hey, you might want to take a look at this. And again, she hit me up, said 4 hours later, said, hey, I see you hadn't joined yet. Watch this. And there was this gentleman's video who was just up front in front of the room earlier, Tim Miller. It was his video, the Show Me the Money video. And I'm like, what the hell is Tim doing at Skinny Body? Because last time I had read about Tim or knew up where he was at, he was in the travel industry, crushing it, #1 income earner. And I'm like, what is he doing at Skinny Body? He obviously knows something that most people don't see. And one of my mentors, Darnell Self, told me, he's in Legal Shield, phenomenal gentleman. This gentleman's been in the Ebony magazines, Essence magazines, 2004 Entrepreneur of the Year. He said, James, man, we make millions because the masses don't see it. We make millions because the masses don't see it. So understand something, guys. They'll drop something very key at the end of his presentation that I don't really think a lot of y'all got. I want to really put re-emphasis on that. Because again, I can share with you drop card methods. I can share with you my tracking system, right? And my tracking system is actually proof of what he's talking about. How many of y'all have seen my tracking system? How many of y'all know that it proves what Dale was talking about?
Yes.
It's proof. It's predictable. Your business becomes predictable. My business is predictable. If I want to make like X amount of dollars every week, I know exactly how many people I need to talk to in order to get that. I already know. Out of 10 people, out of 15 people, I'm going to enroll a certain amount of people. And if you don't do this, if you don't do the daily disciplines that don't seem to make any difference in the act of doing them, you'll never know what your number is. You'll just continue to wing this thing and try to convince people and drag folks. Guys, you can't push a rope. Again, we make millions because the masses don't see it. Are y'all understand what I'm saying? Yes. We make millions because the masses right? And so we have a very unique opportunity in this industry of network marketing. And it can give you freedom. Total freedom, guys. Listen, you're listening to a guy who spent 10 years and 8 months in prison. I want you guys to know that for those of you that are new that don't know my story. 10 years and 8 months in prison. Right? So I can be reformed, anybody can. I made a decision, I did daily disciplines every day. People rather rave about that. It's really no big deal, I just made a decision. And I understood that everything wasn't for everybody. I understood the philosophy that, you know what? The more you say, the less money you make. The more you let the tools do the talking, the more money you're gonna make. The more consistent that you are, the more you're gonna yield results. All these different philosophies and thought processes and activities and things that we were taught early on in this industry. So I'm gonna go through a list of things real quick to help you guys out. Because again, Ben did an awesome job talking this morning. Kirsten did an incredible job talking about the things. You know, some he's on my team, man. You know, y'all give it up for Kirsten, man. She some of the things that I've taught them for years. And that's why they're having the results that they're having. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cindy did a phenomenal job talking about the power of the positive attitude. My God. We live in a world where attitudes are just screwed up. Right? Right? Tim said something about Cali last night that's so true, man. You know, he's like, ooh, man, I love this place. People are laid back. Everybody's happy and laid back. Right? There's certain places like, sometimes I go to New York. Totally different. You know, the horns, you know, attitudes just jacked up. Some of them, not all. I love New York people. But attitudes is jacked, man. And guess what? What's powerful about an attitude? It's a decision. You can decide to have a positive attitude, you can decide to have a negative attitude, right? You know, Dale Carver talked about programming yourself to eliminate self-limiting beliefs, man. And guys, again, once I understood this years ago, my business became predictable. Straight up. My business became predictable once I understood that I can reprogram my mind. See, I was taught a certain thing by my family that I had to just kind of sort of deprogram. You know, go to school, get an education, go out and get a job, work for 40, 50 years, then you retire, right? How many of y'all was told the same thing? How many of y'all know that that's kind of a challenge in 2017? Because a lot of people are out here, got jobs, they got degrees, they went to school 4 years, they accumulated debt, they aren't working in the field in which they got the degree, right? But they got the student loan mafia chasing them now, right? Yeah. So we all kind of go for that traditional way of thinking. And so there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a beautiful thing to know that you can reprogram yourself. That you can reprogram your activities. You can reprogram your belief. You can reprogram your philosophy. And you can reprogram your activity level from this day forward, guys. I look upon this crowd and I look at, you know, I've been standing on stage for SBC now for 6 years. Tim asked me to train my first freaking event. I was just a goal leader, like, what, why? I mean, who am I to train folks, you know what I'm saying? But he understood that, you know, I had the experience, you know, I was the truth, man. I paid my dues in this industry. I've tried to wrestle with people and convince people and make people and all this kind of stuff. You know, but again, guys, going back to what I said earlier, if you don't have a strong why, and I truly feel everybody in this room, their why is strong enough. Why do I say that? Because you're here. This is not everybody in Skin Body Care, right? You guys made a sacrifice to get here. How many of y'all made a sacrifice to get here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, you guys are the future of Skin Body Care. Like, this is our company. I've never been a part of a company where it's literally been ours. Like, we can build this company or we can destroy this company. And we've had people come through here to try to destroy this company. We've seen it. We've experienced it. Right? People say, product didn't change. They changed the formula. It don't work no more. Really? Really? That's what customers losing weight, though, right? right? Jamel crushed 140 freaking pounds. You had a whole room full of people up here who lost over 100 pounds, right? So what are you talking about? That excuse don't work. No excuses are valid. The only excuse is valid to the person who made it up. Your excuse is valid to you. It's not excusable to the universe. You think the person made excuses who owns this house? Absolutely not. They did what they needed to do, whatever profession they were in, to be able to afford a house like this. What do you think the monthly bill on this house is? Probably like 20 grand a month, right? And we sit around here worried about light bills and phone bills and check engine lights and all this kind of stuff. We're not thinking big enough. We're not thinking big enough, guys. Look at where we are. Look around, man.
Yep.
We're in this little bitty room of 16 of them. So, listen. Empowering your business with the right tools.
It's 5 o'clock.
We all know God is real, right? Hey, I take that as a sign. God said we need to get it done. Right now. It's time out to play games, y'all. It's time out to play games. Man, we hit diamond in 2 years. We got the 6-figure ring in 2.5 years. Turn around and help 25 other people in this entire company earn 6 figures. 4 earn $1 million. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? We don't went through all the... Let me calm down.
Going in, baby, going in.
Oh, yeah, I know what's happening.
It's coming, it's coming. It's coming.
Listen, man, this is my passion, y'all. Y'all gotta understand something. I spent 10 years and 8 months in prison. I got out of jail. It took me a year to get a job, right? It was a job getting a job. Finally got that job. They paid me $10 an hour. The office manager there got fired within 3 months of me working there. They promoted me to office manager. I was making $10 a freaking hour to $60,000 a year. Got involved in network marketing. 3 years later, was able to walk away. I hadn't looked back since. I ain't had a job since March 22nd, 2005, about 9:45 a.m.
Do that to the teeth.
So what am I saying here? Do you really want your business to be empowered with the proper tools? You gotta understand something. We've already laid the foundation. So what is the number one tool that you need to have?
Believe.
Mentally, your mindset. Our best thinking has us where we are right now. If you're struggling from paycheck to paycheck, it's because your best thinking has you right there.
Yep.
Our best thinking. Oh my God, the best thinking ever, right? Has us right where we are. And for me, that was an insult. Because I heard Jim Rome say something. You get paid based upon the value that you bring to the marketplace. That slapped me in my face, man. Because they was paying me $10 an hour. I'm like, man, hell no, I'm worth more than that. God put something in me way worth more than $10 an hour. I'm not settling for that. And thank God for this industry called network marketing. It came in my life, it expanded my mindset. It increased my belief level in what could be possible for me. Because society counted me out. Y'all know the numbers, right? 85% of people who get out of prison go back, right? I beat the odds.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I didn't just beat it for me, I beat it for you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? So here's what you need to understand. Everybody got a damn story.
Yep.
You are cheating us if you're not living in your purpose.
And not sharing it.
And you're not sharing it. Stop making excuses for yourself. You want to be empowered? Stop making excuses. Seriously. I've seen it. People make all the damn excuses in the world. I don't buy it. Those checks don't cash in my bank. Period. And it shouldn't cash in yours. Because ain't nobody believing it but you. You made it up. So if you want to be empowered, guys, empower your mind. Do two things and do two things very well. Number one, work on you. Personal development changed my life.
Amen.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Personal development changed my life. I used to think, man, reading a book ain't gonna ain't putting no damn money in my pocket. Ain't paying no MSCW bill, right? Memphis? Where my Memphis team at? Reading a book ain't paying no MSCW bills, is it? No. But guess what it did? Yes, it did. It eliminated my bills for the rest of my life. I'm trying to tell you, because guess what? You become something else. You become more when you read more.
Yeah.
So guys, whoever you want to become, whether it's diamond, whether it's gold, whether it's platinum, crown diamond, do you realize you got to become that person? You're not going to become a diamond who you are now, Kathy. You got to become a diamond. So you know what that entails? Going out here, dealing with the nose, dealing with the knuckleheads, dealing with quitters, dealing with people say, I'm going to do it Friday, Teresa. Crickets. Next Friday, crickets. And the third Friday after that, crickets, right? How many of y'all dealt with that? Write this down. If you take your notes. People lie.
All the time, baby. All the time.
What you doing now?
So as I look out this window, and I know that people lie, and I know that we make millions because the masses don't see it. I wrote a few things down. Well, that's the wrong pipe. How many of y'all know as soon as the devil stops, as soon as God starts blessing, opening doors, then you hear the word, the devil come in trying to choke me, right? Trying to get you the word and come out of my mouth. Yeah, look at him. But how many of y'all know he ain't got no victory?
That's right.
Jump on it.
He ain't got no victory. Not on my watch.
Right.
Man, we gotta fight for our families, y'all. We have to fight for our families. Jay-Z said it best. If we don't do it for our families, who won't do it? Who won't do it? I ain't know my dad. He's a coward. He left. My mom was good until she met somebody. And then it turned into drugs and prostitution and all kind of stuff. Me being 11, 12 years old at home by myself, having to fend for this world for myself. But how many of y'all know we're just survivors, man? That's what God do. God challenges us.
Yep.
The bigger the battle, man, the bigger the message. Jesus. I'm telling you, man. So stop looking at your circumstances. I can't recruit. Dale.
The thumb suckers, baby.
Can we agree?
Yeah.
We're going to stop the thumb sucking. Can we agree that we're going to start looking in the mirror and start looking at us? Because I look at this room and I see champions. I still have a vision to take over the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, 80,000 strong in that joke. I don't care how seemingly small the group has gotten. None of that matters. What matters is what we do forward. I'm a master at not looking back and going backwards. I'm a master at coming things. I'm struggling with some things right now, personally, that I have to overcome in order to get to the next level in my life. And I know it.
That's right.
I know it. I know it. Y'all know what one of them is? How many of y'all know what one of them is? My mouth.
I do. I was like, I do.
Oh,
Yes.
he's back there like, yeah.
Yeah.
That mouth of yours, yeah. Turn it out, man. I need to carry it, right? I really don't. Listen, man. I'm one of these people, man. If you're not willing to participate in your own rescue, why does God care? If you're not willing to participate in your own rescue, sir. Why should I? Like if you go on top of the building and you just jump right into the pool, knowing you can't swim. Why should I help you? And I can't swim. See what I'm saying? That's not cool. You knew you couldn't swim, but you jumped anyway. But you looked at me before you jumped. You gonna help me, right? Let's go. Oh, partner. How can you push the rope? You can't convince people, y'all. Only somebody you convince is yourself. So I'm gonna read off a list of things, philosophy I want you to pay attention to when I'm done. Because again, I mean, I can give you guys specific stuff, but I think Dale Calvert does an excellent job of giving us the blueprint in our own back offices. All we gotta do is go back there and do it, and do the number system. All we gotta do is do the activity. Work on your mindset, number one. Number two, associate. Those are the two things that have totally changed my life in this industry. Personal development, I work on me daily, and I still continue to work on me daily. I'm not haven't arrived yet, guys. We're all still working on ourselves. And don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be beating yourself up, man. Let it go. Right? Whatever it is, guys. Y'all know what it is, don't you? Don't you know what it is? Mm-hmm. Let it go. Get over it. Because I promise you, we're not coming back again next time. Once we leave this earth, it's a wrap.
No do-overs, baby.
It's a done deal.
Don't take life so seriously. You'll never get out of it alive.
Right? Real talk.
That's real.
That's real, man. Sometimes we need to just lighten up on life. Just turn the damn TV off. Jesus. Turn the TVs off. They're controlled by a few people. They're programming people. They're putting fear and hate and all this stuff. Drama and all this crap to keep you all in tune to it. You see something on the news that you don't like, you ain't prospecting nobody today. You ain't going out because you done made this. Damn Trump. I'm saying, but listen, y'all do that though. Y'all let little things that take your whole day. Am I lying? Am I lying? You let things and people, man, dictate your whole day. So you can't be empowered with the right tools. Because you're allowing things to control your mind. You gotta protect your mind. I tell Tim all the time, man. You gotta protect this organization, bro. You gotta protect your mind too. Of what you see, what you hear, what you listen to. Friends. You know you become the average of the 5 people you associate with the most, right? Let me repeat that. You become the average of the 5 people you associate with the most. So for me, 15 years ago, it wasn't no Wet Willies on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. Why? Because it was a meeting on Wednesday night. There was a team call on Sunday nights.
All right.
Had to readjust my priorities just a little bit.
Yep.
Empower my business with the proper tools. Mindset.
The input.
And then I had to do the second thing, guys. And I'm a stickler for this one. You got to associate. Personal development and associations. Those 2 things have changed my life. Because see, when you work on yourself, other things start to manifest themselves. You start to show up when you don't feel like it. You start to make the sacrifice that many of you made to get here today to get this information. You start doing that when you're working on yourself. So I applaud you guys for being here. That shows me that you're working on you. And you're willing to invest into yourself so you can grow and become the diamond. Because you're going to have to go through some no's. You're going to have to go through some liars and some thumb suckers, right? Some of y'all got people on your team. That's all you do, thumb suck. But we're in a grown folk business. We're in a grown folk business, but people thumb stuff. But their boss tells them to show up at 7 o'clock. I don't care what if it's rain. As a matter of fact, we're gonna wait.
No sleep.
We're gonna wait and see if the sleep comes down enough to kill you before we tell you don't come to work.
Yeah.
And some of us still sleep and slide to work, right?
Yeah.
Right, right.
Seeing cars twist and turn, boom, kill each other. All because of trying to get a dollar, trying to pay some bills, make the sacrifice for their family. Not knocking it, just telling you, understand the game. Stop flirting with traditions because they're keeping us broken and unhealthy. And be willing to work on yourself, and be willing to get around the people. See, you don't always have to be in the environment. Sometimes the environment is you putting on YouTube for 5 minutes in the morning while you're brushing your teeth. Every morning. Personal development and you're associating. Sometimes your friends can be the broke friends in your mind. Come on now. I know y'all, some of y'all like me. I have voices too. They talk to me too. They talk to me right before I came out here like, dude, nah, I ain't got your paper. How many of y'all know I was looking for the papers like that? He's like, what the hell, what's the matter? Just that fast. But man, true wisdom is recognizing things like that. Recognizing the voices in your head. Recognizing your environment. Sometimes it's the people that live in our own homes that keep us from getting to the next level in life. And that's different. I don't even touch it on that one. Because if it was me, I'm just like, look, I'm out. You blocking blessings. What you mean I'm going to another meeting? What you mean about how much money I made? Why you dreaming and big and all this old stuff? Look, man. Peace. Look, I love my freedom for real. Like for real, true freedom. Okay, so listen, real quick. The less you say, the more money you make. Understand that philosophy. The less you say, the more money you make. The more you use the tools